Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I just can't with this guy, Max Loudner.
Ah, the school parent that went to lunch with you?
Yeah, he keeps texting me trying to set up a date.
Unsolicited advice? Get it over with like yesterday. Otherwise, it is a sword hanging over your head.
Yeah, I'll text him later trying to set something up. Right after we finish this case.
Right now, you see this steep terrain around the...
Hey, lovely viewers, welcome to our channel Shows Update. Michael Weatherly once shared that working on NCIS was like joining the Beatles in this country. NCIS became a popular show after its first few seasons aired. Soon, it was able to reach a wider international audience. Some countries may even have processed NCIS stars better than the United States did. Michael Weatherly once shared how NCIS is viewed in other countries. Weatherly and his cast had no idea how successful NCIS will become. Before taking on the role of Tony DiNozzo, this actor admitted to having more failures than hits. Perhaps his most successful show ever, NCIS, is a series of films about James Cameron Dark Angel, and even that only lasted for 2 seasons. By then, Weatherly was so used to career disappointments that he felt his new role as Tony DiNozzo would follow the same pattern. I thought, you know what? These things don't happen, so it's fun. I resigned myself to the idea. It was like going on a date. You just say, okay. I'm a guy who has relationships ranging from 3 weeks to 2 years. And then they left. And that's like acting work, like short-term work. And now I feel like I'm in a marriage, Weatherly once said. X-Mission.it was a marriage that paid off handsomely, as Tony DiNozzo became Weatherly's most beloved role to date. So much so that he makes international fans crazy. Weatherly feels the worldwide audience response to him is a testament to the show's influence. When I went to Australia 2 years ago, it was like an episode monkeys, Weatherly once told TV Guide. You saw people screaming on the bus. And the demographic there is 18 to 25, it's a young program. In France, it's like being in the Beatles. You walk down the street and they think it's the coolest thing in the world. How fascinating. And now in the United States, partly due to constant reruns on the USA Network, the show is receiving more attention. But it's not like you're saying, does it give such a grand performance feeling? But with the numbers and everything else, it's a big show. NCIS fame is a bit like when you meet a very, very rich person, but he drives a Subaru and insists on parking around the corner instead of using a valet. Michael Weatherly feels the NCIS will be special after Mark Harmon gives his speech. With a track record of cancelled shows, Weatherly has little reason to believe that NCIS may be an exception. But co-star Harmon helped reassure him NCIS there could actually be a future that lasts more than 2 seasons. Weatherly pinpoints a meeting where he and NCIS colleagues marked this turning point. I thought no one would have known, obviously, because no one had that crystal ball, when we took the stage at Carnegie Hall in 2003 to introduce the show to frontline advertisers, Weatherly revealed. Mark Harmon, Polly Parrott, David McCallum and I, there was this moment when we walked out. I don't know who held whose hand first, but the 4 of us held hands, naturally. You can't design those things. And we all walked up to the stage and looked at each other and had this moment of connection. Weatherly felt that day Harmon established himself as the leader who truly united the cast. The thrill of the show happened when Mark Harmon walked up and said his words about "We're going to give you a show, which was the best show we could possibly bring, and that is our promise to you," he said. And I think the 4 of us felt there was something different and really special in Mark's attitude, and it instilled in us the feeling that we were connected to each other in that moment. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.